Well, here we go. The first feature event for the Turn 4 Collision. 4 cylinders for the points and the money. We're on it here. Kyle Pellerine trying to keep it going. Larmitt comes up the inside, gets a piece of the leader, and gets him loose out of 2. At least that's the way it looked here from the back straightaway. Nothing doing so far. Rob Goulding might get it done. First time out of the car, loose off of turn 4. He will do it. Goulding wins. Conte grabs second, third. Overholt, then Kyle Pellerine. What a race there for the Love Bug. Awesome run. I mean, did you think the car could perform this good first night out?
No, I didn't even know if it'd work right. It looked good last week. I don't know, Mustang seemed to have a little trouble with the track tonight, but this thing seemed to rock.
You know, it looked like they're still hanging the back end out with a rear-wheel drive. Tell us a bit about the configuration on this car, because it looked like it was really a lot more straighter, more like on rails than a lot of the Mustangs hanging the back end out.
All the weights in the front just seems to pull through. If it's a really sloppy track, I'm at the back. It's just way, way too much pushing, but on this, it's unbelievable.
Who do you want to thank? Because, you know, you're the points leader now. I'm sure you got a couple people to thank. You get there, and now you got a long season to hold it there. But who helped you get this car together, Rob?
My parents, Rob Overholt, Jamie Gilbert, Rocco, Jeff, the whole gang. John Spirinola from John's Bug Shop, and C&L Auto Records. I can't do it without them.
Well, congratulations, Rob. Maybe the first one. Our new point leader, Rob Goulding, folks. Hoosier stocks on it. Bigelow gets the early lead here, and he will pull away. Rob Murray right there in third. Second on the inside. Bleach up top with Sargent and his tire tracks. Murray to the outside now. Brent Bigelow as they battle for the lead. Murray goes around the outside. And they are getting a little bit squirrely. Sargent up into Bleach now. That's not the luck Bleach needs, and he'll fade back a few more positions. All Brent Bigelow so far, but Rob Murray looking racy in the M1. White flag out last time down the stretch here for Brent Bigelow. Brent Bigelow brings it around. 2 weeks in a row for Brent Bigelow. He will get it ahead of Murray, Damon, Knapp, and looks like Kenny Sargent. Nice job, Brent, all over the rev chip again. I mean, this car looks like it's got more speed in it, and you guys just keep choking it down. If I was the rest of the field, I'd be a little bit worried. I mean, there's a Camaro Brigade at the front tonight, but talk about your drive.
Yeah, we were hammering the chip hard there. Yeah, we were thinking about doing a gear change after last weekend, but we said, oh, it's so fast, just leave it. So we just left it, did very little to the car. When you start out front like that, just gotta hit your mark, stay smooth, and it's not as hard coming from the back than it is when you start out front. It makes it a little easier, but I just gotta thank all the sponsors, Beechwood, Pro 6 Auto Parts, Mr. Transmission, my dad for all his hard work and all his money and time invested in this car, and my crew, Johnny and Kevin, they thrash on this car steady and take time out of their days to come over and work on it, so I wouldn't be here without them, and that's about it.
Time to put the heel to the steel. Let's go, boys! Tim Jones gets the good jump on the inside. Scott Wood rockets around the outside, and a bunch of them hug the rail down low. Danny O'Brien right down along the rail, trying to get an advantage away from Scott Wood. Pulls even and makes the pass on the 2. Danny O'Brien in the pocket rocket out of Kingston. Comes around now, and it will be Danny O'Brien, your feature winner. Pete Bicknell will be second, third, Scott Wood, Tim Jones fourth, and Tom Flanagan the top 5. How about it, a big Merrittville welcome as he works his way out of the car here for Danny O'Brien. Welcome to Merrittville Victory Lane, Danny. Congratulations. As I mentioned earlier in this race, you're darn near flawless in this car since about lap 10 of last week's 60 lap. You pulled in, made some changes. Must have learned something last week that made this car just flawless tonight.
Well, it's a good crew, just a good package, but Darren Kendrick, I don't know where he is. He spent lots of hours with us this winter. All the guys at Bicknell's, and they taught me how to drive this place, and it takes a long time. This isn't easy, and this is huge for me.
Talk about what it must be like coming all the way. How long did it take you to get here tonight and last week just to race for these fine fans here in Thorold?
It's about a 4-hour drive each way, but this will make the drive home seem awful short. I just want to thank Thousand Islands RV, Kendrick Racing, Bicknell Racing Products, Pat Morrison. These guys right here, they put their heart and soul into it. You know, their wives sit home, and we're up here having fun. So I'm just privileged to drive this car.
And we talked, we're not going to see you much more this year, are we? Are you going to be here on a regular basis? What's the story for your racing plans for the season?
We decided we're taking next week off either way. It's a long grind for the summer, and it starts full bore the week after. So we all have some stuff to get caught up at home, and we're going to come back for the 100 lap and hopefully got something for it now.
Well, we won't see you here week in and week out, correct?
No, unfortunately, I have commitments at home without sponsors, and it's just not very economical towing all the way up here. I'd love to race here every week, but it's just too expensive.
How about Merrittville Pans? He is your point leader right now, but soon not to be. Danny O'Brien, congratulations. 4.5 hours to get here. Hollingshead on the top side. And here we go, green's out. Steele gets the early lead here over Hollingshead and Corey Howe. Josh Slater now all over the back end of the Hollingshead, 77. Can't get through on him just yet. Derek Moore goes up to the outside. Good battle here for second, third, and fourth. Hollingshead back with the lead. Down the back straightaway for the final time. This guy's raced mod lights, modifieds, and sprint cars. Off of turn 4, Chris Steele takes the feature finish and the victory here tonight. Welcome back to Lucas Oil Victory Lane. Chris, not your first visit here in the mod lights, but a good way to get this season underway. What are you doing out here in this division? We've seen you in the modifieds, we've seen you back in these cars. Got a sprint car, what's the story?
I just love to race, I don't know. This isn't my car, this is Dean Proveno from Quebec's car, and I drove last year at the Rose Weber, finished third, so he said, take the car. We went to Florida, got I got 7th and a 4th, so that was pretty good down at Florida against all the good guys, and he's at Richmond right now, so at the NASCAR race, so he'll be back next week. I think he'll be racing this, so I don't know what I'll be doing next week. So
did you and the crew drive all the way to Quebec to steal this car and bring it back here to Thorold, or what?
No, he comes to me. I don't know. He doesn't mind driving, so it works out pretty good.
Great deal. Anybody else you want to thank Chris for a great run here tonight?
I got to thank Nagdal Arts, our business, my parents. My mom's here. Every time she comes, I win, so we should bring her more often. RCM Racing helped us a lot. We got a couple new sponsors this year, not on the car, but John Golfy Construction, so thanks to them.
Congratulations, Steele. Great run here tonight. How about at Merrittville? Chris Steele, your feature winner here tonight in the JNS Heating and Air Conditioning Modified Lights. Well, here we go. Time to get it on. The dirt car sportsmen are on it. We get going with BJ Willard grabbing the early lead here right now. We'll see what Cody can do. Here we go. It's on for the last lap. BJ Willard gets a good run here on Cody. Cody draws in on him a little bit, but not close enough to pounce. One final time, 2, 3, and 4, they go. BJ Willard will do it over last week's event and grab the feature win. Willard gets it done tonight. Here he comes, folks. How about a Merrittville Speedway welcome for BJ Willard and the CAA Brian Staff, 77 junior. Great job, BJ. I mean, last week the car was so dominant. It was actually too dominant. I mean, it caused you the win. You got in with the lap cars, and I mean, the last thing you probably want to see there with about 10 to go was starting to pick those guys off again. Talk about how dominant this car has been for you. Not taking any away from you, but you look like your dad did about 10 years ago. Very, very quick in the sportsman division.
Yeah, thanks. You know, Dad, he's got, you know, almost 30 years of knowledge to set these things up, and he makes it pretty easy for me. All I got to do is, you know, hit the gas pedal and turn left.
How tough was it you last week when you got into the incident with 7 laps to go to get back on the horse and still come up through with a 6th place finish? Did you take it well, or was it a hard week?
Well, I probably relived it every night 10 times, but, you know, what can you do? Can't dwell on the past. Got to keep moving forward, and that's what we did. Came out here tonight and, you know, had another good run.
Last week was show up points. You're the new point leader. At least you picked the best night to win so far. You're going to go out of here with the points lead. I'm sure you got a lot of people to thank for getting you to the top of the charts to start the season.
Yeah, definitely. Got to thank Dad. He puts a good car out here for us every week. Grandpa, Brian Staff, helps out a lot. CAA, ERD, Terry and Carl, they helped us out with carburetor this year. And, you know, everyone else on the car, they got us here.
Congratulations, BJ, your new point leader in the original Pete's Log Sportsman Division. BJ Willard, Dana, it's all yours to take us home. Let us know what we'll see here in the upcoming weeks if you can. And thanks, everybody, for sticking around once again on a not too bad night. A little cool, but we made it.